What's going on, gamers? This is DBMgamer here, and today I've got some tips for Crota's in Raid. I've seen a couple of videos posting how to cross the bridge, but nobody actually explains it or gives you any types of strategies on how to do it the best way. Well, I and my team actually have done it, and we've got it down to pretty much a science, so I wanted to share those tips with you. But before I can get into that, I have to get to my shoutouts. My shoutouts is how I show appreciation back to the community that has gotten me this far. And I want to give shoutouts to Mario Green, Killer Wolf John, Davis Harrell, Adam Blades, Martin Fonts, Chernabog 421, Paul Davis, Techers 3, Mario Green, Jarrett Abita, and Hugo Sundberg. Now, when you first walk into the Cross the Bridge room, you'll notice that there are two totems on either side and then a big circle in the middle. Now, the big circle in the middle you have to think of as a pressure plate. Now, when you step on that, what it's going to do is it's going to aggravate the two totems to your left and right, thus killing you if you don't have someone standing on them. So what you want to do is get two guardians on either side standing on the two left and right plates of the totems and guard them. Now, once you have those four players in place, what you want to do is stand on the center plate. Now, what this will do is this will summon a sword bearer. Now, this guy is pretty easy to take down, especially with as much concentrated fire as you can get on him. Now, the first guardian that should grab the sword is a Titan, and the reason for that is that you want to have a Titan that has the Striker subclass Flashbang Grenade selected. Now, once that Titan gets across the bridge, the first thing you want to do is flashbang the Gatekeeper. Now, once he's disoriented, he's very easy to take down. Now, with that first player in place, then you'll want to move your second player. Now, you still have to mine both left and right plate totems, otherwise you will lose to the Annihilator totems when they trigger. So you've got to keep people on those. Now, as you're getting your second and third player across, the reason why, like I said, that the Titan should be the first one is once the person carrying the sword comes at the Gatekeeper, the Titan can flashbang the Gatekeeper, and making it very easy for all players to knock out the Gatekeeper. So once you get your second and third people across, then the puzzle basically flips, because you have the exact same puzzle on the other side. Now, once you get to the situation where you have three players on one side and three players on the other, you want to take the team that entered the room, take them go back up the stairs. Now, once you're up the stairs, you have a fairly well safe vantage point because the mobs are going to come, the ads are going to come, and there's a lot to deal with. But you can actually pretty much use the stairwell as a safe spot. Though there are a few thralls that will come down from the rooms above you, they tend to leave you alone and they're not very dangerous by themselves. Now, once you get your fourth player across the bridge, things will start to get hectic for the people that have crossed. Wizards and knights will start to spawn. So this is going to come down to communication. If you see a wizard, you've got to call it out. Weapons that are very good for knocking out the Hive Wizard is, of course, the Vex Mythoclast and the Vision of Confluence. Or if you really need it down in a pinch, you can hit it with a Galahorn. But pretty much anything that does solar damage is going to get the job done. Now, all players have to cross the bridge for you to progress to the next section, so you want to make sure that your very last player on the last side to come across is going to be a Warlock. Now, the reason why I say that is because the Warlocks have the ability to self-res. Now, they can still use the stairwell as pretty much safety, and then teammates from the other side with possibly icebreakers or just basic sniper rifles can also shoot guys from across the way, helping out that last player to get across. But like I said, I highly recommend that he be a Warlock in case he needs to re-res himself. And the strategy still applies. Now, once you've gotten him across, once again, flashbang the Gatekeeper that comes across, and this should be very easy since you'll have your entire team across. Disperse the last Gatekeeper and a large ogre will appear. Now, once you knock down the ogre, just clean up the ads and you're done. It's that easy, guys. Alright, well, if you like this type of content, just hit that like button or leave a comment. Or if you want to see more, just hit that subscribe button. But as always, guys, have a good one.